Hi, how is everyone? This is the first vlog back in 3 months. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It has been far too long since I uploaded on here. Last time I was here, I said I was taking a 30-day break, and then just a lot of things happened in my life during those 30 days, and I realized that if I continued trying to upload and also navigate my life, I wasn't gonna be able to do either of those very well. So I decided to make this break longer and just come back when I was ready. Grab your favorite snack, grab a meal, let's talk. I made a salad with tuna. I've sat down probably 2 or 3 times over the last 3 months to try to film again. I felt like everything I was trying to say just wasn't flowing properly, and I didn't have a good enough script to put it all into a video. But today I felt very inspired to just sit down and invite you to my living room floor and just talk. Where has my life been over the last 3 months? What have I been doing? Just give you the life update, because I feel like once I get that first video out after the break I had, it'll be a lot easier after that. So where have I been? Well, great question. So if you remember, at the end of the vlogs, my landlord texted us and was like, hey, we're gonna be moving back in, you have 90 days, etc. Well, I actually moved out last month. August was a crazy month for me. I moved out, but I also went on a 5-day silent retreat in Connecticut, and it was a really, really good experience. During a 5-day silent retreat, you have the first couple of days to get yourself into a meditative and contemplative spirit. And then on the 3rd day, you make a general confession of all of the sins of your life, or since your last general confession. And then after that, you make a resolution that's supposed to impact the rest of your life. And so on day 4, the resolution day, I had this realization that my relationship with social media is standing in the way of my relationship with God. I made my resolution to essentially break up with my relationship with social media. And I had gone into day 4 not knowing what my resolution was, not really having any inspirations about it, and it kind of hit me in the middle of a meditation. And when I realized that, I was like, is there any way I can get out of this? There's no way this is what I'm supposed to do. There's no way. And I just I got up and I started writing just all my thoughts as they were coming. And by the time I was finished writing, I was like, okay, this is it. Game over, page turned. And that was huge for me. And I think anyone who knows me knows that my relationship with social media is a huge part of who I am. Coming home and having to follow through with that resolution, I felt like there wasn't a lot of withdrawals because this was just what I was meant to do. On the way to that silent retreat, the principal at our local Catholic high school called me and was like, our dorm mother for our boarding house can't come back for the fall semester. We're wondering if you can do this. I know you're looking for somewhere to live. And he was like, just think about it while you're on retreat. And so I did. And a few weeks later, I ended up moving into a boarding house down the road. And so I've been living with some high school girls and just working as their dorm mother, and that has been a huge experience. Something I never in a million years would have expected myself to be doing. But I think what I've learned is God really works in mysterious ways, and he calls you to these paths in life that you never thought you would be capable of. There's essentially a reason for everything. Also, another thing is I told my friend I'm gonna go on 7 first dates in the next 6 months. And honestly, I don't know where that idea came from. It kind of was just out of thin air. It's kind of a classic Mary saying whatever comes to her mind situation. But the unfortunate thing about me is that when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So I have until January to go on 7 dates. I've already been on 3. I'm just taking it slow. I have a lot going on in my life. It's kind of been a fun little thing, mostly for experience. And then the last thing I did recently was I went on a 60-mile pilgrimage, I think, last week. I walked about 47 of the 60 miles. And so we drove out to Lake George and we walked to Auriesville, New York, to the Shrine of the North American Martyrs. It was such a great experience. I walked the entire thing in my white Converse. I actually had 2 pairs of white Converse. After I finished my 100 days challenge, I bought a new pair I took them both with me because they had been so broken in from wearing them constantly throughout the entire summer. And after the first 2 days, I threw out the first pair and then I started wearing the second pair on the last day. But that was such a good experience for me, just like having that time to like walk and think and pray. So that's the life update, honestly. I'm so excited to be back. Between working full-time and being with the girls, I feel like I have no idea what my posting schedule is going to look like at all. But I am really excited to be back posting content again. On that note, I'm signing off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Keep being awesome.